men in my comments saying if we focus on ourselves in our 20s, nobody's gonna want us because we're gonna be too old. The gag is we don't want y'all no more. That's the point of the video. That old school saying applied when y'all were providers, okay? We were taught at a young age to secure a family and a husband for stability only. Please don't think women's primary goal is to have a man and have a family. That is back in the day when you guys were head of household. However, now we are head of household. And to be honest, y'all not too fun to be around. Y'all not that cute or aesthetically pleasing. As women, we are the financial stability. That's why we're not too pressed on being with men right now and having kids. How would that benefit us? If anything, we're going to take on more responsibility in the household, and we also are going to have to take time off to bear children. So until y'all go back to being the providers, I guarantee you, y'all are not on our priority list. Until y'all able to take care of y'allselves and the family, leave us alone, because we irritated.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. I remember Halle saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean.
Traditional.
And then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we start having issues.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I meant to do this actually when this came up, but god damn, it seems like it's always some shit coming up. If it ain't this, it's Lil Yachty making George Floyd jokes in his song. It's all types of shit going on, but I'm gonna add my 2 cents to this because I don't like old bitches saying stupid, reckless shit, and I don't like the fact that these women like Lisa Ray, Halle Berry, and Vivica Fox is approaching 60, and you find out they were stupid. Like, before I started talking, I played a video of some woman talking about that's the whole point, that women don't want to be with anybody. We don't mind growing old by ourselves here. Yada, 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 which is straight bullshit. Now, while I'm not 60 or even close to it, I've lived long enough that they're lying. I got sisters, cousins, aunts that have gotten older. Most of my sisters have been married, so either gotten married or are married. Yeah, you can bullshit the kids, but you can't bullshit niggas that live. We know when you're lying. To say that we don't want y'all niggas, that's not true. Y'all hoes is going to hit about 45. I'll say 45. 45 is when it starts to creep up, that and the realization kicks in that you ain't got no man. Nobody wants to be with you. And it's not because you ugly. Like, realistically, a lot of these chicks, they don't be ugly, even when they get older. Unless they Pamela Anderson, then you're on your own. But most of them, they don't be ugly. They actually be like got some looks left in them. And the fact that they just couldn't, I don't know, be agreeable, take instruction and direction, they end up old and a lonely, hit menopause, never have had a kid. That's the tragedy too. Like, a lot of chicks be like, oh, I didn't really want a kid. Yeah, you cut the bullshit out. Unless you just a soulless bitch that didn't want offspring. That's another thing. When I meet a woman and she says she don't want kids, she just want to fuck into perpetuity. I ain't got time for that. If I want to bang prostitutes for the rest of my life, I bang prostitutes. I don't want to just be fucking until I die. And while fucking is cool, as you get older, there's a purpose to it. Like, my motivation isn't necessarily to perpetuate the species, My motivation is to actually have somebody that I can grow old with, have older experiences, have children that I can admire, that they grew up to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, at the very least, good looking kids, smart kids, industrious kids, innovative children. Like, I don't know, like I'm thinking from all the people that I know that have kids, they look at their kids and they admire that the kids turned out smart, humorous, good looking, exceptional, like gifted. And just to have that, like, you know, aside from money, your career, building a occupation, or I don't know, a livelihood for yourself, nobody gives a shit about that. When Michael Jordan dies, people will be talking about his son through his legacy, and they'll want to know what his son's up to. And you know what I'm saying, as of lately, he ain't doing shit but sniffing coke, but you know what I'm saying, there's a lot more room for growth. But yeah, your kids are supposed to be an extension of your accomplishments. Like, what's the fuck is, like, Halle Berry became a superstar actress. What's the point of being a superstar actress if there's no one to leave the wealth to? Now, she ended up having kids, so like Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox, she didn't paint herself into a corner. I will say she did that, even if it was with racist Frenchmen that was calling her a nigga every chance they got, and taking her to court, washing her for $7,000 a month in child support. But she got that out the way. With my man saying that she didn't have motherly qualities, it's because the bitch was probably lazy. They didn't want to clean. Like, that's another thing I never understood, when women don't want to clean up. How the fuck you just let your house just get in a squalor? I don't want to be around this nasty shit. I'm a man, in my personal space ain't fucking that trifling. I say that trifling because sometimes the shit builds up. I be busy, right? But then when I find free time, I fold clothes, I wipe shit down, I vacuum the floor, I sweep, get the dust out the air and shit. You don't just want to be living in filth. Unless he was talking about her panties, I don't know. That's another thing. You gotta have good hygiene. You gotta keep your personal property and space clean. I don't want to come to your house's drawers with skid marks all on them and period panties. I ain't got time for all that. That's just trifling. I'm a classy man. So yeah, and even though he probably he's a baseball star, he probably had a nanny, house cleaner, housekeeper, just shit like your bedroom. He probably was coming to the crib, she got panties on the floor, shit in the toilet, hair everywhere, eyelashes, nails and shit popped out all on the floor. Men don't like coming to the crib and seeing all that nasty ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And because they're famous and rich, probably didn't want the housekeeper all in his room and shit. He probably wanted her to keep the room clean. Like, damn, bitch, I came here, my drawers in the dirty clothes hamper, your panties on the floor, we just got goddamn fucking, there's a condom still on the floor from last night, like, type shit. So I can understand. Yeah, he made no bones about it. He went on with the rest of his life. Now, the nigga did have a whole bunch of biracial kids and had an oil spill of a family. But he got the family knocked out. He's happy. Hopefully his kids don't be a bunch of fucking losers just taking up space. She tried to fire back, talking about all the cooking and cleaning. Like, look, bitch, and this is another thing that I get tired of women doing. Somebody criticizes you, stop trying to go on the internet trying to save face and try to like mock and the shit that a person criticized you for. Just accept your shortcomings, Bitch, stop trying to clean it up like you was that bitch. You was a bum biracial bitch that clearly had no motherly qualities according to him. And I'm always take the man's side when it looks like the bitch ain't shit. And as fine as Halle Berry is talking about she ain't getting married no more. Yeah, at almost 60 years old, what's the fuck is the point? You were supposed to do that shit when you was a spring chicken, not when you an old hen. But that's me. What do I know? I'm just a nigga from Ohio. But yeah, she did get her black ass up on Instagram. Put up a post. I can't find it right now, but she got on there talking about, phew, all the cooking and all the cleaning. Bitch, that's why you almost 60 years old and just now got a boyfriend. Well, that should be pathetic. If I ever get to 60 years old and I ain't got a wife, I'm just get hookers. Stop playing yourself. You want no goddamn. And my bad, she's not 60, she's 59. If I get to 59, I don't want no 59-year-old girlfriend. Truth be told, I get 59. If I'm not married, it ain't happening. I don't want a 59-year-old wife. I don't want a 50-year-old wife. Hell, truth be told, I get to 59. I don't even want a 49-year-old wife. Truthfully, honestly speaking, if I get to 59 and I don't have a spouse, I don't want to get married. It ain't gonna happen, and I'm cool with that. I'll just fuck hookers. Hopefully, I will have some kids. You know what I'm saying? I think I could twerk that. I got that little bit left in me. But yeah, I'm not trying to be no 59-year-old boyfriend. What type of shit is that? That shit even sounds stupid. She's a 59-year-old girlfriend. You are a senior citizen. There is no reason you should be a senior citizen and dating. The two don't even go together. They sound weird as fuck. But once again, I'm a nigga from Ohio. What do I know? In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.